Welcome back, everybody, and we want to get back to the race for the White House. One theme we've been hearing about for months, the Arab American vote.
Yes, many in that community traditionally voting Democrat, but there's a big shift this time around regarding the administration's handling of the war in the Middle East.
Earlier this morning in studio, Oakland University political science professor Dave Dulio broke down the numbers with Fox News' Roop Raj and Taryn Asher. Here's that.
Hamtramck, the city which we've talked about the Arab American vote for weeks here at Fox 2, right? And the importance of that and the potential shift that we could see there. Kamala Harris wins in Hamtramck 46%, 42% for Trump, 9% for Jill Stein. This is a community that voted 86% for Joe Biden, 14% for Trump 4 years ago.
So more than half of the people in Hamtramck didn't vote for Kamala Harris. 50-some% of the people in Hamtramck, which traditionally, as you say, Joe Biden got the majority of those votes in 2020. This is because of the push that we heard because of the situation in Gaza from Muslim Americans saying, hey, don't vote for Harris.
Absolutely. And I think the endorsement from the mayor in Hamtramck had a huge impact on that community. I think that he's done a lot in that city to improve city services, and I think people there listened to his words and they clearly, took it under advisement and was part of their decision making.
And when you look at the war generally with Hamas and Israel, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're Jewish or Palestinian or Arab American. No one seemed to be happy with either candidate. And but when they shifted, because they weren't happy with what was currently going on, it seemed that maybe Kamala Harris was being linked to Biden and his policies, and so they shifted away.
Absolutely, right. And she is the vice president. Now, is she responsible for that policy? Not fully, right? Of course not. But, it's hard to disassociate yourself when you're the vice president. And I think that it's just a complete and utter rejection of the Biden policy in Israel toward that toward the war in Gaza. And she's paying the price for it.
Another thing that we always say, and we've talked about this on our news all the time, is that no one can take for granted a voter base. There's no monolith out there. You can't say black voters vote Democrat, Arab voters vote this.
Not anymore.
No, you can't. I mean, there's not a monolith, and it's important for people to realize that, and candidates should know that in the future.
Absolutely. And if this lead holds for President Trump, he will win the presidency with the most racially diverse coalition of voters for a Republican in decades.
And facing criminal.
There's much more to that discussion coming up in our 7 o'clock hour. Dave Dulio will be back for more election breakdown.
Man, does that guy get any sleep?
He's an expert.
Gracious. Yeah, he is. As for the other election results, incumbents for Congress having a pretty good night. Congresswoman Debbie Dingell, Haley Stevens, Rashida Tlaib, and Congressman Sri Tanadar are all winning re-election. Of course, you can head to fox2detroit.com for all of your latest election information. All right, Alan, sending things over to you.